Hey, let's talk about verbal abuse in the Nigerian community, especially amongst in families. Fortunately, our mothers. Um, there's this. So, if you have started abuse deeply, you'd realize that there is that abuse begets abuse. So, the broken breaks people. So, hurt people. Broken people break people. Abuse begets abuse. What does that mean? Verbal abuse can produce emotional abuse, can produce psychological abuse, can produce physical abuse, can produce sexual abuse or financial abuse. But abuse begets abuse. That's why you find where a man is so calm and then he meets a woman because see, I've been supporting women for a while. Here's let me strike a balance. A man has been so calm, he meets a woman who has a very toxic mouth, a venomous mouth. It drives him crazy to a point where he becomes an animal or a vegetable. And then when he retaliates, he's a devil. But oh, she's a woman. No, 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 no. Let's stop normalizing verbal abuse in the Nigerian community or African American community, where it's okay for the woman to be toxic with her mouth and say all manner of shit out stuff, and now say beep beep that word out. Shit, beep. Says a lot of stuff, and then it and then say, yeah, why don't you match like verbal abuse with verbal abuse? And when he does that, guess what? You now say it in a condescending way. You're acting like a woman, as if it's even supposed to be a problem. So, Christians, the Bible says, the tongue is a word of wickedness. It should be bridled. So, as a woman, as a man, you have to bridle your tongue because when a man is verbally abusive to a woman, the world knows and attacks the man and say he's wicked. He's always saying bad things about her. Look at your body, look at your belly, look at your leg. That's verbal and emotional abuse. But when a woman is doing it, we try to normalize it. We should stop normalizing when a woman is abusing a man verbally. Because when it drives him to the extent of being physically abusive, you have driven him to that extent. The same way, a woman is all nice and calm, a man is in her life, he begins to be controlling, he's controlling her financially or something, financial abuse, you know, making sure she doesn't have money and everything, and then she now becomes verbally abusive to protect herself. So abuse begets abuse. Let us get that straight and stop making excuses for our inadequacies and start working towards becoming better human beings. Let's begin to unlearn the patterns that we already learned and then relearn new patterns. And you have to be intentional about this. No, God is going to help me. Pray all you want, but you have to have plans. You have to have tools. You have to have a strategy. How do I stop doing this? It could be like, oh, anytime I want to say something, let me think. Or if I say something, because you can't keep apologizing for saying the wrong thing to people. If you really care about people, you should also learn to hold yourself and not be impulsive. So find tools that will help you relax, that will help you express yourself without being aggressive or verbally abusive. That should be a thing we should do, guys. All right, thank you. Bye.